expecting them out 2 minutes before they drop. They'll make a 2-minute call so you can come out.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Hey everybody, so we've made progress. Today is Tuesday, July 28th, 2015, and our house is still under contract. All of our inspections came back and our appraisal came back for asking price, so it has been moved to underwriting. So we are supposed to close still on August the 10th, and that is when we leave town. And what else have we done? We're starting to say our goodbyes. Spending as much time as I can with my friends and family. Yesterday was Sterling's birthday, our oldest. He's 22 now, so I took him to lunch and Styles came over today and printed out a job application and just hung out for a little while. What have we done? I'm looking at my list. Oh, as soon as we got back from Oklahoma, Neil went ahead and the joys of being a contractor is he has connections and he has a cabinet guy. And so he did some measuring in the cabinet, and the very next day he took measurements to the cabinet guy, and he's making us an extra dresser storage space for the bedroom and an extra cabinet, like another medicine cabinet, in the bathroom. So I'm very excited about that. That will add a lot of space. Let's see, house appraisal. Today I called and scheduled all of our utilities to be turned off here at the house in McKinney. That's all done. Let's see. I went and had curtains made for the RV that had this horrible, trashy, horrible curtains in there, and so I went and picked those up, and they look so good. They match our bedding. That's a girl thing. We ordered the trailer. I say we. Neil ordered the trailer. It came from Georgia. He got a really good deal on it. It is a new one, but he was just having a really hard time trying to find a used one. They're very hard to come by. So that was delivered today, and Neil just left to go put the trailer at my parents'. My parents have a building, and so to go put it in their building for the next week or so. What else? Oh, so night before last, my husband goes, "Shelly, guess what I bought?" And I said, "What'd you buy?" I always hold on tight. He said, "I got you a Vespa." So the story on the Vespa is when we were in Key West, we noticed that you just don't drive there. There is no parking. The roads are tight, the traffic is horrible, and so everybody either rents bicycles or mopeds down there. So when we were down there last year, right after Neil's heart attack, we got a moped, and we used it all week. Did not get in our rental Jeep one time. So after that, I got the moped bug because I said if we're going to live by the beach, I really want a moped to go, from restaurant or beach to beach, or it's just a very easy way, very easy to park because sometimes the beach parking is impossible. So he got a Vespa for me. On Craigslist, it's a 2009 and it's so adorable. I'll show you guys a picture of it. It's like green, like a vintage green with a dark brown camel seat. It's just adorable. Anyway, we just picked that up and I'm very excited about that. Neil's been running around like crazy. He got the transfer tank installed in his truck so he doesn't have to stop so much for that horrible gas mileage he's going to get on the road trip pulling that fifth wheel. So he spent all day doing that yesterday. He said that was a booger. Pretty prepared. I washed all bedding and sheets that we're going to take with us, and then I also washed all the bedding for our spare bedrooms that we're not taking, so I put them in one of those great Ziploc vacuum bags, storage bags, and I did all that yesterday. So I did clean out my closet some more, and then afterwards I took Neil in there so he could see my progress, and he laughed at me. He said, "You really think that you're going to take all this in the RV?" So reality has kicked in, and I cleaned out my clothes more. I got another bag to give away, and I think I used 2 of those Ziploc vacuum seal bags to store. There's just no way. And I also put about 8 more pairs of shoes in storage. I think I have a shoe problem. Let's see, packing. I think that's everything, really. Yeah. Oh, we dropped off Neil's, our Harley, we call him the Count. He's a pretty black Harley, and so we named him the Count. And I followed Neil yesterday to drop it off, and he's going to have it put on a dyno machine and have it tuned in. And I think he's replacing or fixing the clutch and just getting it fine-tuned before we leave. And so dropped that off yesterday, drove him to get the Vespa today. He's got to go get that registered and the trailer registered tomorrow. Yeah. So next week is crunch time. That's when we'll actually start loading the trailer and loading the RV. And that's going to be interesting. And then the house cleaners are coming to do a final clean on August the 10th, the day that we close. And yeah, so we've got, today's July 28th, so it's Tuesday, so we have 13 days before we head out to Florida. And we really don't have a plan for work right now. As y'all know, we're entrepreneurs, and we've thought of a few ideas, but we really want to get to Florida, clear our minds, and figure out what we want to do for sure. But I'm very excited because we do have some fabulous ideas. So that's going to happen someday, but we are going to enjoy this ride and take our time, and y'all are going to follow us. I'm going to get my GoPro all hooked up and hopefully do a lot more videoing on the road and fun stuff like that. Right now it's kind of boring. I apologize, but it's our story. So stay tuned. If you need anything, if you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please just do that below. And we'll talk to you soon. We're loving life. Keep your head high. Bye.